Hello creatives. In this video what we are going to be looking at is how to place images in a container on this project. Okay, but before we go there, let us start with first of all putting on our internet. Okay, let us first save the project, save as, so we create another name for it in case it goes off and it gets damaged, so we have another option. So now this is our project. Now we want to integrate photos within the design, but first of all we have no photos. Okay, for format options. Okay, so we have no photos basically. So now what we have to do is to first look out for photos that favor the thing that we are trying to advertise. There are many platforms out there that can provide photos and videos that are basically free for you to use, both in commercial and for home use. Okay, so we can visit Pixar. Okay, Pixabay. So Pixabay is a great website source for what, for images that are basically what, free. So we have Pixabay, we have Pixel, and many more. Okay, so we are going to be basically relying on Pixel. So we are going to use Pixel. So if we click on it, then Pixel, is it PI? I think I've made a mistake. It has to be a PI. Oh, no, not this. I was having the right spelling, but what was added on automatically by the computer. So you put pixel images. So the moment you click that, are you seeing they are telling you free stock photos, royalty free stock for images, and copyright. So the moment you click on it, it loads up and it is going to be displaying a lot of photos that on its website you can happen to search for any photo. Okay, so with what our colleague is talking about in the poster that we are basically designing, we need some people, okay, in boat cruise. Okay, so boat cruise, maybe that is boat cruise. So could we put maybe black lady in a boat what cruise to sea, because we are like designing for Uganda, so we don't expect whites first of all, because someone won't believe the post. Okay, so that is why we would look for certain people. Maybe we have this one. I saw a certain photo. Maybe we have this one. Then campfire. Let us try to see. So black ladies and men around camp. So I'm trying to like see if at all I can happen to get some some images. And okay, so this works. So this works better maybe, so I download it. So then after, what else? Maybe this one also. So with Pixel has no limits, so you can download any pictures, any picture amount of your wish. Okay, so besides that, we failed to get one of the best of the boat cruise. So could we get one of boat goat roasting places to visit? Game drive, boat cruise, goat roasting. Okay, camping. This does it for me. Dualisty, then let me try this and see, because most of the people we're marketing to are blacks here. So let us see, black people camping. Okay, this would work. So like you would outsource images, eh? So we outsource different images that would fuse in what we are trying to create. Okay, so it would be camping, then here we would put roasting meat. So I want to like integrate those different activities with, okay, with what is going to be basically done. In forest, maybe roasting meat in forest. So these are free images whereby you are free to use it, so someone will not sue you for like using their images, what, because here I would want to use black people, so that someone is not to tell, maybe to guess that maybe they were just downloaded, so someone may think we just took photos. So that is why I'm looking for, maybe I'm stroking it with black. So now after like getting contented, did we get some roasted meat? So we get this. we download it. So I'm going to be showing you how to go on integrating these different photos into our design. Okay, basically most of the time it depends on your feel when you're coming up with your designs. Okay, so how do you feel, what do you feel, and how would you want people to respond to your designs? Okay, so if these are basically our photos, we need some campfire, so we drag and place it maybe here on Photoshop, so it almost covers everything. Then we click that, so it goes off. Okay, so now the first things first, so we would want to reduce its opacity, but before we do that, we first make it fill up the area. Okay, then after we place it with what we would want it to fill or cover up. So I would, like, first of all, when it is selected, I click Ctrl L to like try to edit its darkness to be a little bit lighter, so that it does not darken my design. So after that, I like place it where I would want it to be for easy viewing, how it has affected my platform. But before I do that, I first will apply on it a mask. Okay, so then after, with black up, I select my brush, then increase it to 1000, then start to what, to brush. Okay, so besides that, now after having that, I would select it here, then go to opacity, then reduce my opacity of the photo, so maybe to something like that. Are you seeing that? So then I push it to the back to be below the what, below the words. Okay, enjoyment, and it should be below the words, but it shouldn't be below the what. Okay, so after that, I get here, then so now this is to like add in that feel. Are you saying we reduce the opacity, we also move it a little bit more down, so that we have these words shout out? So it means I have to bring it back like there. Okay, so if that is our design, at least someone is able, within the other transparency, that person is able to see maybe campfire. So if I go back, I can try to increase it a little bit from the 12. Okay, so maybe something like that. Okay, as they are trying to book for maybe our what, services, so they have something they can happen to see in the background. So we save. Then for these others, like for those that are basically photos, now I'm going to go look at them, maybe this boat cruise, like these ones here. So we right click and say open, then open with Photoshop. Are you seeing that? Then put off this padlock. Okay, after that we make a circle. Okay, so now we click here, then we choose a what, a square or ellipse. So if I drag this and cover both of them, like that. Wanji baba, wanji baba, tewali ssebo, mpozi gwe ssebo. That is the one I would give it.